Good morning. Roll that ball up and down and across. And in the palm and the pads. And let's interlace the fingers. Place it between the palms and squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And one more time, squeeze. And release. And let's go behind the back. And switch. And switch. 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 Whoa, oh, 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 no, out the door. All right. I happen to have a spare. Always keep a spare. Switch. 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 And through the legs. Switch. 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 And switch. And we are assessing how the feet are feeling on the ground as we drop the ball and step on it 3 times right in the middle of the foot. 2, 3. Bringing it up to the knuckles. And sliding it across the knuckles. Bringing it down to the top of the heel, pivoting on the toes and sliding across. And then bringing it down to just below the first knuckle, stepping down. Side of the top of the heel, stepping down and over to the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll it down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, reassess. Bring it to the other foot, step down. Knuckles. Sliding across. Sliding across the top of the heel. Stepping on the 3 spots. Rolling it down the bones. And scribbling. Three, 2, 1, and get that ball out of the way. Reassess. Bring your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width, and let's do some wood chops. 7 through the middle of the body, and 7 to each side. And off to the side. And the other side. And come up and shake the tree. Three, two, one, and center. 2 breaths. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center. With some motion wave breathing. Honey, I'm doing my class. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Gather in starlight with the other hand. And we're coming back down. And
Hi.
center. And start on the other side. I'm just going to fix something here.
I want to exercise, and I'm sort of doing it now, but I can.
All right, and I guess we're about here. And center. Let's march in place or jog. And today we're going to do the standing leg and hip exercises and stretches. So, followed by some yin yoga after class. Feel free to do whatever you want here. Rapid squats, side jacks. Pick it up a little, pick it up a lot. Just do what you're doing. Be safe. I think I'll sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 17, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24, and 2 deep breaths. Interlacing the fingers up overhead, stretching up. Reaching back. Centering, bending to one side. And then the other. Centering. Coming down, pressing out at the chest. And coming down. Release the hands behind. Reach back. Get up a little more. Come down and shrug. Roll back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Switch direction. One palm up, one palm down, and flip-flop. And come in and rotate the neck. Other direction. Nod. Ears to shoulder. Slide one hand down the side, look in the other direction, and bring your chin to your collarbone. Come back. Let the other hand slide down your side, look in the opposite direction, and then drop your chin. Come back up. And one hand goes across the body right below the neck, pressing in on the elbow. Other hand behind the back, arm across the body. First arm behind the back, pressing down on the elbow. And then the other. Let's do side lunge. Stretch the adductors. Other way. And then let's grab a stick. We can do that new series of stick exercises, mostly static, that we did last week. So you want to start by grabbing the stick and circling it behind your back, like so. Come back, Pick up speed if you want. I've got to watch my ceiling. And then reverse direction. And lift it up overhead and go back and forth overhead. Bring it behind. Don't put it against your back. Keep it out. Keep one leg in front and rotate. And then switch legs so the other leg is in front. Continue to rotate. And bring the stick behind your legs just above the knees. Reach in from the front and pull up, stretching your back. You've got your knees bent slightly, and the stick is coming up on the back of your thighs. And release. Then put the stick out in front of you, hinge at the waist, and stretch your arms and shoulders. Come up and then bring the stick out to the side. Bend over slightly again and stretch a little bit more from the different angle. And then move it to the other arm. Then bring the stick behind your leg and rest your foot on the floor. The stick is running up your leg and bend over towards the leg that has the stick on it, stretching the hamstring. And then bring that leg back, bring the other leg forward, put the stick behind the other leg. Bend towards it, stretching that hamstring. Hamstrings. Then come up, put the stick in front of you and put your sole of your foot against it and stretch your calf. And then the other foot. And then you want to bring the stick behind your back. So you're holding it with the one hand behind, and then your other arm comes up behind your back and grabs it. Your elbows facing up to the ceiling, and pull and stretch your chest. And then go the other way. Stretching your chest. Put the stick out in front. And separate your legs and stretch your hip by leaning into the front. Switch legs, switch positional legs, stretch the other hip flexors. Come back, pick up one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes. Stretch the quads. And then the other. Go back to the first. Bring it up in front of you. Bend slightly at the waist, hinge at the waist. Should be feeling this in your glutes. Come down, other side. Come back up, hold the stick in front, and let's go up on our toes, back on our heels 15 times. Holding for about a second. That's 3, 4, 15. Good. Now we're going to do the leg exercises again. You can hold on to the stick or be next to a wall or the back of a chair or a counter if you want. We're going to start with the kicking. If you don't need a stick, don't use it. We'll do 12 kicks up on either side. Go only as far as you're safely able to do. Of course, 6, 7, 8. And then the other foot. $11 and 12. Now we swing straight back. Keep the knee locked. And then the other leg. And 12. Then we're going to tap across and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other foot. Good for balance too, of course. Well, we're going to do some butt kicks. So now we bend the knee and come back up. 2, 3, 4. Well, on the foot, on the leg. Some hip rotations. And other one. Knee to elbow, alternating. And then try coming out, rotating the hip. And then finally, spread your legs wider than shoulder width and come across the body and try to touch the toe. And 12. Excellent. Let's just see if we notice any difference as we do a leg kick again. We'll just do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like a rocket. 1, 2, 5, and 6. Good. Check it out. Good job. Rub those hands together. Cultivate some chi. Let's tell you, I was out shagging some fly balls with a friend this morning for the first time in a long time. And I really felt it in the hips. But they feel loose now. Should have done this before I went out. And center. Deep breaths. Let's open our hearts. Hold and send it out. Centering. And bringing down heavenly chi. Let's go down, gather some up. Namaste.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks very
Thank
much.
you.
Tom, it's Suzanne. I'm so sorry I was late and I thought my audio was off. I apologize. I was
No problem. No problem.
okay.
Very enjoyable today, Tom.
Oh, good.
Thanks,
Hey,
Tom.
Ken, Jean, Bill, see you tomorrow, I hope. For those of you sticking around, we're going to do a little yin yoga to stretch it out and relax.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, Mira. Take care.
You too.
Let me just get my timer here. We're going to get down on the floor. We're going to start with Cobra. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to start with cat. Cat. How could I forget that? Cat, and then Cobra, and then cat. And I'll go through it as we go along. All right. Cat. I'm going to turn this up a little. Cobra. Cat. Sit on heels. Child's pose. Sit on heels. Dragon pose. You might have missed the bell there. For the foot. Pivot or swan. For the right swan. Heels to chest, knees to chest. Keep going. Corpse pose. Knees to chest. Work. Yeah, something else. Getting these bells right is going to drive me crazy.
Thank you, Tom. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning. Not sure I'll be back in time,
Okay.
but I hope to.
If not, we'll see you Saturday.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thanks,
Hey,
Tom.
Al, take care. Meme.
Brady and Molly said to say hi.
Oh, great. Molly.
Molly surprised me.
Ah, that's great.
She went back to school after lunch,
Uh-huh.
1 month from graduation.
Mm.
And she's following in footsteps. Did I tell you this?
No.
She's working for a TV station an hour north of Dallas.
Oh, great. As an intern or a
No,
reporter?
yep.
Oh, great.
I said, it's in the genes. It skipped me, but she got it.
I'm going to send you a tweet I saw today from a guy who works for ProPublica, and it was a string of tweets on good reporting, and I thought it was
Okay.
excellent. I'll send it
Oh,
to you.
good. Okay.
Without
She'll
asking.
get a kick out of that.
Yeah, yeah.
See you tomorrow. Love to
Okay.
all. Tell
Yeah.
Alaska we missed him.
I will. Her.
Her, yeah, I'm sorry.
Take care, Ava, and you'll see you.